This exercise is called the 4 bridges routine. This is a basic core strengthening routine. It's a very well-rounded program when done properly and when done as frequently as it's outlined in your patient prescription, home prescription sheet, which we gave you. And we outlined what exercises, what stretches are best for you. Now, if we've given you the 4 bridges core strengthening routine, it's very, very important reason. You have a lack of core strength or core stability about you, which causes your posture and your spine and biomechanics to be poor or less than optimal. So it's very important that you follow this video, ask questions next time you're in the office, if you have them, and continue to get better at what I'm about to describe. I'll start off with just some of the basics. We can show you some more advanced stuff in another video, but I want everybody to wrap their head around just the basic core strengthening routine. How do I perform it correctly? How do I know if I'm doing it right? I'm going to start off with just basic stuff because we have people here of all different ages. So we're going to start off with what I call the basic front bridge. I'll show you the side bridges that are working the muscles on the side of the body, and I'll also show you the reverse bridge, which works the back side of the body. Now again, this is a very important routine to follow and adhere to, and perhaps even replace some of your other abdominal building routines, because what I found is most people become too overdeveloped on the front side of their body from doing basic crunches all their life, and they neglected to work on the sides of their body or the back side of their body. So this routine gives you more balance back to your body when done properly. So I'm going to demonstrate the front bridge first. I'm going to demonstrate on the bench. We usually do most of our bridge routines or core strengthening routines on the floor at home. That's where we prescribe them to be done. The basic bridge, the simplest version that I know of, is where you're making contact with the floor with your elbows and with your knees. And you're making a bridge by lifting your hips up off the ground and holding this position. Just the act of lifting your hips up off the ground and bridging between your elbows and your knees causes you to use core strength, causes you to build it, causes you to use your abs and a few other muscles inside your body. Some people can only hold this for maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds. This would be a very, very low level of core strength. So if you have this problem, you're going to want to work on this to the point where you can do some of the more advanced positions for longer. That's the basic front bridge. Now, transitioning from the basic front bridge into something that's a little bit more challenging, you're now going to contact your elbow and your toes and lift your whole body weight up off the ground and support it. From here, you're going to simply watch the clock or count off in your head how many seconds can you hold this position without getting too shaky and having to quit. This is the basic front bridge. Now from the side, if you want to be well-rounded and balanced, we're going to work on the sides of the body. We're going to go into the side plank or side bridge. We're going to make contact with our elbow. And if you want to make this as easy as possible, you're going to contact the floor with your knees. And again, just lift your hips up off the ground. And hold that for as long as you can. If that's too easy for you, then you're going to make contact with your feet and your elbow. Lift your body weight up off the ground. We want to create nice lines. We don't want to have body parts shifting forward and back, such as the hips being too high or too low. Okay? Same with the front bridge. We don't want to be too high or too low. Now, of course, when we do the side bridge here, if you can hold this position for 10, 20, 30 seconds, you're going to go and do the other side for the same amount of time, either in the most basic position possible or in a more advanced position. 10, 20, 30, up to 60 seconds. Then, to be very well-rounded and balanced, we're going to work the side that's probably been most neglected in the most amount of people out there, the back side. This is called the reverse bridge. Feet are about hip width or shoulder width apart, fairly close to your butt. You're simply going to bridge up, thrust your hips up, squeeze your glutes. You'll feel your legs work, and you'll also feel your back muscles tighten up. You're going to hold this for as long as you can. For some of you, this is only 10 seconds. We want to work up to being able to do this for at least 30 to 60 seconds. Okay? So that would be round one complete of the basic bridge. What we typically do at that point is go back into doing a front bridge, side bridge, reverse bridge again. That'd be round two. Now, our goal here is to build core strength as quickly as possible and rebuild the posture and make the body function and feel better quickly. So the more you do this routine day in and day out, the longer you push yourself to hold for an extra 5 seconds compared to what you were doing last week, the stronger you get and the more you notice that your body's becoming more stable in a well-rounded, well-balanced dimension. So if you have questions about the 4 bridges, come back to the office, ask us questions, check for videos and updates. We'll be showing you more advanced positions for those of you who can hold the basic bridges for longer than 60 seconds so you can keep your program interesting and keep building core stability and core strength. Once again, that was the 4 bridges routine.